Hello, Emily. This will be the video portion of your online lesson today. I see that you're not feeling well. Oh my gosh, I have a note that you lost your voice. That's really not good. I'm sorry to hear that. So keeping that in mind, I'm going to keep your lesson today less, actually. I know they're musical theater voice lessons, but I'm going to focus less on the music and more on the theater side of things if you have no voice this week. So as far as singing warm-ups go, we'll do some, but we're going to take them very easy, and these will be warm-ups you can keep that you can always go through if you have a sore throat, if your throat is tired, if you have no voice, any of that. So I'll give you really, really simple, easy, gentle warm-ups. And then I'm also going to give you a little homework, fun homework assignment on Miss Honey, which I'm sure you are starting to think about not just how you're singing the song in terms of the notes and the rhythms, but how you're acting the song, because that's only half of it is singing. The other part is the theater part, the acting part. So for warm-ups, let's just start really nice and simple. Anything we're going to do today, if it hurts, don't do it. If it hurts, just wait till you're feeling better and then do your singing warm-ups. Please don't ever do anything that hurts your throat. That's not ever what I want for you. Okay, so we're just going to start with some hums just to get the voice moving here. But before we do that, let's warm up our body. So I'm sitting at the piano. I'm just going to kind of talk you through this. But when you're doing these warm-ups, please make sure you're standing with some room around you so you don't elbow any furniture or anything. So start by warming up your body. Let your head fall to one side, around to the front, to the other side, to the back. And when you're done one full circle, go back on the other way, to the side, to the front, to the other side, and float up to the top when you're finished. Pretend there's an invisible string from the top of your head attached to the ceiling, helping you to stand up straight always. I'm going to move my camera up a little bit here, actually. There you go. Okay, so let's roll our shoulders back now. 1, 2, let's do 4, 3, 4. Now go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now do some twists to wake up your back and your rib cage and your tummy, and hold one arm over your side, pat your rib cage to wake up that side, switch to the other arm, other side. And this is the part I'm going to fake because I'm sitting at the piano, but you do it for real. Wiggle your hips to wake up your hips, walk on the spot to wake up your legs, wiggle one ankle to wake up your ankle, and wiggle your other ankle, and wiggle your toes and fingers to wake up every little inch of your body. Okay, take a deep breath in, and now give me a big wide surprise face like you got a surprise. And now squish like you ate a lemon. And open, and squish. And this is just because we use our face a lot on theater, so we gotta wake up those muscles too. Find your jaw here and give it a little massage. Go, smooth your jaw around. Okay, and now we'll warm up our voice and our mouth before we do our easy vocal warm-ups today. So let's say the tip of the teeth, the lips, the tongue. And say red leather, yellow leather. And say unique, New York. And say a box of biscuits, a box of mixed biscuits, and a biscuit mixer. And let's do one more. Let's say she sells seashells by the seashore. Okay, now let's do some singing warm-ups that are fine to do if you have a sore throat. So we're going to start with some, not really even singing warm-ups, some humming. So start with just, don't worry about what notes they are. Start high and go low. And now do the same thing, but start in your chest voice, but still higher up in your chest voice. So you're going to go. Go down as low as you can. Your turn. It's always interesting doing these video lessons because I'm just talking to a camera, but I'm sure you're a diligent, awesome student and you're practicing along with me. So now we're going to hum on some notes, and we're just going to open to an ah at the bottom. So don't think of curling your lips under. So you're not going ah. You're humming ah, and your jaw is just going to drop down at the bottom. So really simple, that's what we're just going to do, and I don't want it to be something you're thinking too hard about. You don't have to go here and then here exactly. Go really slide through all the notes. Okay, here we go together. Ma and ma. We'll go down. One more. And you know what? If you're feeling sick, actually, what happens sometimes is your vocal cords are longer than they normally are because of inflammation or whatever else is going on. And you might be able to go a couple more notes lower than usual. So let's try a couple more because you might have a couple more notes. Here's the note we're starting on. Here we go. And we'll try one more. And that's about as low as I can go. So if you can go lower than that, kudos to you. That's awesome. So now let's just talk about repeating notes, and we're going to go through our vowels on an M. So we're going to say me, me, ma, mo, moo. And we're just going to do that on one note. It's going to sound like this. We'll start in a nice low to mid comfortable range. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. And then we're going to go up. Up, 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 up. So let's do that together. This is going to be in your chest voice, and then we'll do one soft, nice, relaxing exercise in your head voice after. So here we go, chest voice to start. Before we start, make sure you find this note, lock it in, get ready to go, and me, me, ma, mo, moo, and me, me, ma, mo, moo, me, me, ma, mo, moo, me, me, ma, mo, moo. Bring the lift in your chest up. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Shouldn't be pressure on your throat. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. 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 So now you're getting up into the upper range of your chest. So make sure you're feeling that lift a little bit like it's in your nose. So if you need to sing a little nasal to feel that, go for it. Here we go. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. 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 Whenever you need to flip in the head voice, let it happen. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Three more. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Two more. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Last one of these. Me, me, ma, mo, moo. Okay, and now we'll just do one really easy siren just to warm up our really, really high notes. We went medium high, so let's get all our high, high, high notes now. So just repeat after me. Go, whoop. Your turn. And now do middle or medium, high, medium. So you're going to go, woo. Your turn. And that's as much as we'll do for a high warm-up if your throat is maybe not feeling great or if your voice is not there fully. So just looking at your lesson plan, I have my computer off to the side here. For My House, This Little Girl, and When I Grow Up, all of your Matilda songs, I'm going to give you a really, really fun worksheet. Not a worksheet. It's not a wild animal. A fun worksheet I came up with to help you think about your character, the lovely Miss Honey, Jenny Honey, as it were. Just to really think more about the character. And that's work you can be doing when your throat is not feeling great, so that you can still be thinking about your character and developing that, but maybe not straining your voice when you're unwell. So that's what I'll put in there for those songs. And for Breathe and What Else Can I Do? Breathe, we just very briefly chose last week. We haven't really looked at. So my mission to you on that song is to just get really familiar with the piece over the week so we can start looking at it with either sheet music or a track next lesson. And then for What Else Can I Do? You did a lovely job of that. My homework and my mission to you on that song is to make sure you're over pronouncing your words, because they're very, very quick moving words, and you need to make sure you're getting every vowel, every consonant in there, because your notes were sounding pretty darn good last week, but it was a little bit mumbly in some sections. So make sure you're being so clear with your words. And that goes for any musical theater song or any song really in general. Whenever there's fast moving words, you want to feel like you're over pronouncing, and that's probably the right amount. And then also for what else can I do, we'll get you using the karaoke track next week because you used the lyric track this time. So with that, just make sure you're only following Isabella's lines and not Mirabelle's lines, because as wonderful and talented as you are just one person, so it's kind of hard for you to sing both songs, both pieces of the duet at once. So just choose one character and stick to it. Okay, everything else, you can find that worksheet I mentioned and all my other comments in your lesson plan online, which if you are watching this video, you probably already have that open because that's where the link is. So have a great week. I hope you're feeling better really, really soon, and I will see you next time, Emily. Bye!